Okay, so we'll be cleaning tools today. I'll teach you how to clean a brush, shears, and your clippers. So first with the brushes, what we tend to do is we take all the hair out of them. We scrub them with soap and water, and then we put them in barbicide. This is just water since I do not have barbicide in my home. Same with the clips, I scrub them with soap and water and soak them in barbicide. So then with your shears, what I tend to do is I take a paper towel, I wipe the shears down with oil on them and get them all clean. With my clippers, what I do is I take this little brush, I wipe all the hairs out of the pieces in it, and then I put 3 drops of oil, turn it on, let it go, and then I wipe the oil off afterwards. So now I'll show you. Okay, so the first thing I do is I take my brush and I have my comb and I go through it, trying to get all the little hairs out. But sometimes that is really tedious when you have tinier hairs or they decide they're gonna stick to the bottom. So just get all of the hairs out, take your time. It's gonna take a bit with some of the brushes that are more difficult. With these brushes, I tend to just go like this and then I look through them. If I see any more hairs, I run my comb through it to try to pick them up and take them out. Combs are quite easier to do because it's just like that, but I will fast forward this so you don't have to see the tedious process of me trying to clean this brush. Okay, so after I get all the hair out of it, what I do is I take a sponge and I scrub it, which is quite hard when I only have one hand, but I scrub it, rinse it off, and stick it in the barbicide, which again, this is just water since I don't have barbicide in my home. Okay, so with my shears, what I tend to do is I take a paper towel, I put a few drops of this on my shears, so I put a few drops on it. Then what I do is I take my paper towel and I use it and I just wipe off the, move around the oil and wipe off the hairs that are on there. You should wipe off the hairs that are on there after every use and oil it. So make sure that you're oiling it properly and enough or your shears will not be nice and clean. But that's what I tend to do when I'm cleaning my shears since I prefer not to soak them because it could cause rust and don't really prefer rust. Okay, so then what you want to do with your clippers is you want to take the safety guard off for one. After that, you're going to face it downwards. You're going to take this little brush, you're going to brush downwards, getting all those tiny hairs out, making sure that your clippers are unplugged. So after you do that, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the oil with it on, you're gonna plug it in, turn it on, and you're gonna put 3 drops of oil on it. 2 to 3 drops, actually. That's up to you. After less than a minute, you're gonna take, say, a paper towel or a cloth, you're gonna wipe it off, make sure it's downwards. The reason we wipe the oil off is so that it doesn't get into the motor. If it gets into the motor, it will tend to affect the effectiveness of the clippers and make them work worse.